Значит, что делаем в первую очередь? Нас интересует да, нас интересует в первую очередь, сколько сейчас время, блин. Время сейчас... Ну ладно, там плюс-минус утро, пока дойду до туда. Пока открою несколько лавочек. Что, у меня в сундуке что-то появилось? Я же все забрал вроде как. В натуре. Если посмотреть так, можно обнаружить старые карты, по которым я ориентируюсь как дебил. Не, ну понятно, вон там Ратае, там Найхов, через речку, там есть мостик, а там типа якобы дальше найдешь. Какая-то якобы черепушка. В общем, хрен знает. Кстати, дополнение Еханки можно сыграть уже прямо сейчас. Это, конечно, интересно, но... Да, я, пожалуй, отказался бы от такого предложения. Кстати, мне удобно будет дойти до палача в это время суток, что мы сейчас и сделаем. Нет, не сделаем. Мы перегружены, надо продать а, весь хлам, который мы насобирали. Типа вот спирт, щиты, какие-то еще левые штуки-дрюки, соль. Повязка нужна. Ну, типа побитый доспех продать, если получится. В общем, разгрузиться. То есть силач из меня сейчас никакой вообще. Так, и вообще я пошел не в ту сторону. Потрясающе. Вот так вот ориентируйся ночью без карты. А, по поводу лопаты. Чуть не забыл. Где-то здесь она была вроде. Это без лопаты я ни хрена не откопаю. Хорошо, что вспомнил именно сейчас. А то могло быть это гораздо позже и гораздо неприятнее. Хотя я думаю, у палача по факту можно было бы найти лопату где-нибудь там у него на территории. Специально вдоль речки, чтобы открыть купальню. Но а с этим тяжело. Тяжело, когда у тебя перегруз, особо никуда не запрыгнешь и не подтянешься. Приходится идти туда, куда выведет игра. Так, ну прям наизусть эту местность я, конечно, не знаю. Я вышел где-то у второго мостка. По идее, мне надо резко вверх вот туда уходить. И искать дорожку. Я и забыл, что тут еще грибочки. Ну и примерно... Да, примерно на этом уровне должны быть прибежище нашего товарища палача. А значит и могилка где-то там рядом. Чисто цветочки так собираю, чтобы повысить навык травничества. Что-то я отвлекся. Воу. Что-то я, вероятно, не в ту сторону пошел. Так, вот уже не сильно крутой склон. Так, вышли в поле. Из лесов это, наверное, где-то вот в этой области мы вышли. То есть нам надо далеко вправо, куда-то в ту сторону. Ну, может быть и недалеко. Это мы сейчас определим. Я сейчас с включенным светом играю, в темноте вообще ни хрена не видно. Прикольно, цветочки расступаются. На низких настройках графики такой щедрости не бывает. Уже довольно долго идем. Поднимемся, наверное, на холмик, осмотримся. Ага, если получится, конечно. Да, к сожалению, это не дало никакой информации особо. Ага, есть плюс. Нашли дорогу. Дорогу вот эту мы, скорее всего, нашли, но это не точно. Какую еще дорогу мы могли найти? Вот эту навряд ли. Вот эту, наверное, тоже навряд ли. То есть нам сюда определенно. Очень странная дорога, не похожа на ту, кстати. О, сколько грибов, надо собирать. Да, по одному грибочку это очень муторно собирать. Бывало так встанешь, нажмешь на серединку полянки, соберешь сразу цать грибочков. Вот, сейчас, например, 2 грибочка собрал. Сейчас тоже, по-моему, несколько штук. Одну. Травничество довольно легко набирается в плане того, что ходи, просто собирай все, что не шевелится. А все, что шевелится, это уже охота. Очень просто запомнить. Правда, про вес я не помню грибов. По-моему, 1/10. Вот, сразу 2 гриба собрал. Их мы потом попробуем продать, хоть какие-то денежки поиметь. Прям, ну, очень много грибов. Все мы их собирать, наверное, не будем. Ой-ой-ой. Это не лагерь разбойников случайно? И Егор, конечно, такой пошел проверить, да? Так, мне открылось интересное место. Это значит... Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Да я, получается, в очке. Я очень далеко ушел. Я, наверное, вылез где-то вот здесь тогда. И потом пошел. Да. Путешествовать ночью в лесу. Это такое себе. Тут хотя бы лежанка есть, если чё. Все, теперь не отклоняемся от цели. Плюс-минус понимаем, куда нам идти. Так, да, вон там речка, значит нам вот туда. Я, конечно, подозревал, что что-то не так. Да, но мне нужны были хоть какие-то ориентиры. Вообще, наверное, я довольно-таки зря затеял эти побочные квесты в данный момент времени, потому что, наверное, нужно как можно быстрее открывать коня, потому что без коня передвигаться м, даже не тяжело, а просто жесть. Если еще быстрых перемещений не будет, мы будем в эту игру играть очень долго. Прям безумно. Ну вот, наконец-то вижу дом нашего товарища, палача. Видим, собственно, жертвенное место, да, так сказать. И где-то там рядом должна быть могилка. Прям вплотную причем. А вот значок задания появился. Значит, я где-то близко, вот где-то здесь. Да? О, вот она.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
О, еще лопата. Тем временем время уже 7 утра якобы. Все еще спят. Хотя собаки погавкали, он мог бы уже и проснуться. Так, ладно. Сейчас будем вспоминать путь по нормальным дорогам. Как дойти, собственно, в... Как дойти, собственно, в... Да, когда я сказал слово «пойти по дорогам», я не имел в виду вот так опять пробираться сквозь чащу. Сквозь вот это вот. Ой, здесь может быть крутовато. Сейчас соскользну, наверное. Нет. А, нет, соскользнул. Сразу все три собрал. Так, тем временем я оказался в купальнях. Купалин, по-моему, выход один. Это назад, да? Нахера я сюда вернулся? Я вообще в Ратае шел. О, сейчас он мне скажет опять. Ну, оно у этого. Иди поройся в его сундуке, блин. Ну, по-любому сейчас же так и будет.
My respects to you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Well, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past a lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try that yet.
Fucking hell. How did I get landed with a cretin like you? Take care now. Try unlocking this trunk.
Практикуемся.
Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold it. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock to blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with your head. Otherwise, you'll fuck. You're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. Remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real locks, you have to watch out for a hit. Try.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Woodsek in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
What about this Simon in Sassa?
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Tell me about Wojtek.
He's young and hot-blooded, with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Bruder. Slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
Can you tell me... What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
That's all. Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. Before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again. Take care now.
Обчищать карманы он меня не научит, да, значит? Ну ладно. Ну все, теперь топаем Сазаву в лавке. Облегчиться, так сказать, продать всякое Г. Кстати, еда никакая не пропадает. 74 неприятно, 76 тоже неприятно. 79. Кстати, перегруз там очень даже приличный вообще. Чувствуй себя как в Скайриме. Что-то ходишь, зачищаешь там себе.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyllir of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship? And what makes you think he'll see you?
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
Да ё-моё.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Так, а Рацик у нас в Прикштайне, да? Сходим на вот эту звездочку сначала. Скорее всего, будет какой-нибудь...
How? What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use a storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away, as quiet as mice, while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Хороший вопрос, почему Сигизмунд до Сазава не дошел. Вот в чем дело.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
Посмотрим, открыты ли лавки. Лавки открыты уже, утро. Познакомимся, так сказать, с ребятами. Да, цены здесь, конечно, космос. Все вот эти невероятные оружия. Я предпочитаю находить на трупов поверженных врагов. Сила 14 требует. Он не будет выдавать такой урон, будет выдавать мне послабее.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
Here.
Well, no, thank you. Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and prunes.
Good morning.
Вот у этих торговых можно попробовать что-то допродать из пищи. Например, кучу грибов, да? Колбаса. Грибы ж просто так можно есть? Вообще можно. Ну, как-то не знаю, 40 грибов. Спирт мне точно не пригодится. Рогалик. Колбаса. И грибы-зонтики тоже продадим. Нужны деньжата.
God be with you.
Эх, мне бы сейчас вот это вот все наворовать из магазина. Было бы идеально.
Let's have a word about the...
Aye.
Я вспомнил. У меня еще ворованные вещи есть.
And,
Well, now.
Вот только поэтому... Наверное, я так много вешу. Или нет? Не, ворованные вещи я на себя уже одел, получается. Да. В общем, интересно, интересно. Травник еще не пришел, а уже время почти 10. Кстати, я снова могу бегать.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a
I'll be
bit.
with you.
You'll be able to feed the whole family
luck
with
to you.
fresh breads.
Сытость 100. А вот так? 105. Слабовато для котелка.
Good day to you. What?
May the Lord watch over you.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you would be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratае. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Здорово.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Prikштайн is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Ratае, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Prikштайн is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there?
But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man. And your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratае. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Сколько там занятий всяких разных открылось. Вес 57 из 70. Все равно большой. Надо трав продать. Так, ну лук мне пригодится еще, потому что надо будет добывать еду охотой. Так, надо вот здесь вот открыть лавку мясника. Дальше он там торговец. Бакалейщик. Кстати, ему можно попробовать травы слить. А вообще это лучше делать, наверное, этому товарищу, который зельями торгует. Но можно и сюда. Без крапивы, без мака. Мухомора, мята. Полынь. Соль. Блин, лопата тяжелая, конечно. Эх.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
Here you are, with a little top up.
My word.
Того, вес 54. Ну, по факту, вот это все, наверное, ни хрена не нужно. Да, она типа там защита мне хорошо добавила, но, по-моему, этого мало. Что, трактирщика спросим про новости? Что нам расскажет?
My respects to you. Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Aye, there could be something for you. Berthold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help?
Do you know if there's any...
God be with you.
Так, указал мне на ловчего. Ловчаш. Где же он там находится? Ловчий, ловчий, ловчий. Вот здесь. Надеюсь, он мне сразу не будет выдавать задание про синичек. Или про попугайчиков.
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
Черт.
I said, how's your hearing?
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going. But I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
Попозже.
That won't be a job for me.
Never mind. Someone will turn up. Take care now.
Хотел мне предложить для синичек. Знаем эту работу, она не очень.
My respects to you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labor. But you've got coin.
All right, let's fight then.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating 2 other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet. May the Lord watch over you.
Что в том дальнем концу? Я что-то не могу вспомнить. Ну, вообще, хоть убей, не могу вспомнить. Точильный круг я тоже вижу. А что там? Вот что вот здесь? Еще один точильный круг. Нахрена их столько? Раз. 2. Для удобства, наверное.
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
12 часов дня. Сотника Бернарда нету, блин. Кстати, это не он идет. Ну, чё тебя ждать приходится, блин? Давай, давай. Шлепай копытами. Жду тебя тут уже целый час.
Good day to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy, Sir Rat.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. I'll be with you. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Not bad. Not bad.
All right. That's it. That's it.
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times.
Very good.
Not bad. Good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Nice. What's going on? All right. Not bad. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Not bad. Ow. Ah, that's it. Ow. No, that's not it. Nice.
Ow.
Nice.
Нифига по балде выдал.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Да, с блоками будет тяжело.
Good strike.
Да он меня сейчас всеми этими контратаками завалит.
See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly.
Нифига ему насовал.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Ah, that's it. Nice. Good. Very good. Ah, that's it. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. Ow! Well done. Very good. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. All right. Too soon again. Very good. Ow. Ah, that's it. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Ow. Well done. All right. All right. Ow. Not bad. Ah, that's it. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go. Ah! 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 Ow! Ah! Ah! Captain Bernard! Yeah! Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. The same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. Well done. Well done. Very good. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Well done. Well done. All right. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Nice. No, again. Not bad. All right. Nice. Wrong. Again. Well done. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Что он там мне броню почикал? Вроде да. Надо было голым заниматься, блин. Там, говорят, ремонт каких-то космических денег стоит вообще.
know what happened there. Help your neighbour.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers.
Please
as
tell
if
me
you were
what's
about to
Radzig
draw it
seizing
back
you.
more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying. Shoot away.
Has anyone
What
told
you
you
have
you're
there is
supposed
a
to
training
shoot
bow.
at the target?
arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Кошмар. Ай-яй-яй. Ладно, у меня все равно больше очков. Ну, блин, стреляю я, конечно, как снайпер.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
А мечи-то настоящие. Йо. Выносливости столько нет.
Take that. Come here, lady. Tentacle. You know how this one ends.
Так, ну один удар я ему нанес. Он мне уже 3. Че, выносливости маловато уже, да? Дружище. На тебе по балде. Ай-яй-яй. Кровью стекаю уже. Ай-яй-яй. Все плохо. Все плохо.
Oh dear, that hurt.
Да ё-моё. Я вообще не понимаю, сколько у меня выносливости, блин. Сколько у него жизни, блин, тоже не вижу. Ой-ой-ой. Еле успеваю, блин. Уф. Я старался со всех сил.
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Че, фулл хп у меня сразу? Вообще красота. Вообще красота. Так, этот лук реально хорош. Оставляем. По-моему, еще упало их состояние.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Ну, раз я уже здесь, добегу до трактира.
Good day to you. Do you know if there's anyone around here?
Aye. Sir Hanush is convening the Ratае tourney again. You can still enroll tomorrow.
Да, пипец полезная информация, конечно. Главное, своевременная. Можно пойти попробовать на кулаках подраться. Хотя, наверное, пока лучше не стоит. Сытость 91. Надо котелок двинуть.
Spend it on booze now.
Это что за шкет? Побитый такой. Ору. Кстати, надо к этому. К алхимику зайти. По-моему, он там мне говорил, типа, 200 монет. Это что за дела? Magic.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
About that debt.
50 монет.
It'll take me a while longer.
I understand. There's no hurry. I'm sure you'll honor your debts.
Так, Рихтарж у нас сидит. Рихтарж у нас сидит.
God be with you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of
Nothing of interest to me.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You know what they say, bailiff? Whatever a man sows, that shall he also reap.
Watch your step, Henry. Sir Hanush is hosting you folk, a truly Christian act, but no newcomer can come here and do as he pleases. Do you understand?
Yes, bailiff.
Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Нихера себе грошей. Нормально выдал. Это типа мое жалование, что ли? Ой, не в ту сторону я пошел. Так а для кого гроши-то? Между 11 утра и 7 вечера. Успеваем.
God be with you. Take care.
Вообще хотел к Бронику зайти и узнать вообще почем ремонт.
Good day to you.
А я как дебил пришел к оружейнику, да?
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Кстати, ну, все равно дороговато, конечно, да. Ладно, состояние пока еще нормальное, оставим такое. А вот 65 уже, я так понимаю, он не чинит. А, это делает... портной это делает. У меня же броня не металлическая.
My respects. Good luck to you.
Вот. Совсем другой разговор.
I'd like to discuss...
Что происходит? Я не выбрал вещи для починки. Вот, теперь выбрал.
Let's have a word of...
Naturally.
Is this enough?
I'd almost...
Ты задрал.
Oh, that's a...
Кошмар. Ох уж эти кожевники.
was told to pick up a kit.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You're already if my memory serves me, you're entitled.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there.
Так, может что-то получше? Нет, этот похуже. Бацинет, кстати, посвежее. Его оденем. Стёганый койф. Да, такой же. Что еще шматья дали? Я еще и перегруженным оказался. Сейчас пойдем сольем мусор. Сначала к оружейнику дубину солить. Солить. Слить. А затем к портному, чтобы продать вот этот мусор, который мне он выдал. Потому что что-то какой-то большой перевес получается. А, надо еще один лук продать. Точно, точно.
Handy implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Farewell.
Let's talk.
Naturally.
Here you are.
My word.
Да, здесь не получилось продать лук.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
God be with you. Let's have a word about the...
Sure, why not?
Here. And...
My word, thank you.
Так, пора заступать, а то сейчас бац-бац-бац, 5 часов вечера и приехали.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro proto-notarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Bread feet just this morning. Bread.
What the hell is going on here now? Just go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
I think you ought to leave the poor woman be.
Ha 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 ha.
Why should I?
Because I told you to.
Do you think I was born yesterday, youngster? I know my rights, and if you don't drive her away, I will. With a whip.
Watch your step, Armorer. Raise a hand to that girl and you'll feel the full weight of the law.
Ha! Think I'm afraid of you? Look at yourself, a ragged refugee. No one here will listen to you. I've lived here my whole life. I'm a respected trader, and I won't have beggars in front of my shop.
As you wish, Armorer. Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armorer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armorer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
We're both good Christians, aren't we? We should each give something to the poor soul.
And what then?
Then Jane will be on her way. Immediately.
King Solomon now, are you, lad? Fine. Fine, have it your way.
God bless you, and you too, citizen. I won't be a nuisance no more, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, you're as bad as each other.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
Помню, по-моему, он такой типа, ну шо, по пиву теперь? Соловей, блин.
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Да он там отлить, что ли, пошел? Короткий путь нашел.
Let's move along to the inner bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Ratае fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
I'm from Skalitz, good folk. You all know what happened there.
What am I to do? The poor wretch whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
went for an
And from
ale.
Skalitz, and
We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense in.
Да ё-моё.
what am I to do? A poor
Аж
wretch whose
побежал.
home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's war.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Бац, минус кружка.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Во-во-во. Садись, давай выпьем. Обожаю.
That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not?
Освежим навыки, потому что я уже забыл, как играть в кости.
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Ё, на 2000 очков? Серьезно? Так, берем единички и отложить кость. Ё, красота. Блин, 3 пятерки, 2 единички, ни хрена он кидает, конечно.
That's it. What the hell's with
Лошара.
these damn dice?
Пятерка еще раз кинем. Две единички еще раз кинем. О. Так, набор очков, передача хода. Погнали. 400 очков набрали.
We'll see.
Ой-ой-ой.
No point in pushing it.
Он сразу 1100. Нормально так кидает. Так, у меня есть 3 пятерки. Это уже 500. Рискнем. Так, ну чуть-чуть его догнали, конечно, но не перегнали. У него инициатива.
That's it. Now you.
Четыре, 4. Что-то какая-то слабая раздача-подача. Ой, 3 шестерки вообще хорошо. Если он сейчас 5 сотен не набирает, то выиграть может быть даже просто будет. Он прям старается изо всех сил. Эх, лашпед. Так, пятерка, еще раз кидаем. Единичка, еще раз кидаем. А-а-а. Блин, я проиграл.
Just what I wanted. Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Ratае we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the Rathaus. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Ratае at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
И что, меня за это в тюрьму посадят, чтобы без факела ходить? А это что без факела ходит? Казнить его. И вот этого тоже. И вот этого. Плетей ему.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Такой же побитый.
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Ratае.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Блин, 1 на 3. Может, мне кто-нибудь поможет?
Fuck!
На.
Teach that insolent pup a lesson. Show him no
Да сколько можно-то?
Go on, Your Grace. Show him what for. That'll show him. Teach that insolent pup a lesson.
Огреб от него.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Закрыл корчму, называется, да? А, я без факела хожу. Что-то ко мне пристал. Так, найти птана ячка. Я на птачека. Тьфу. Короче, надо где-то прилечь. Я это могу сделать вот здесь, за лагерем. А потом утречком туда как раз пойти. Ну, точнее, сейчас мы бахнемся на кровать. Сохранимся и, наверное, эту часть завершим. Следующая часть уже как раз будет охота и все такое прочее. Тогда мне как раз выдадут коня. Кстати, печеное яблоко лучше. Я так и буду по одному яблоку готовить, интересно. Сытость 86. Теперь 100. В общем, на этом и тормознемся.